Nicky.
Shedeur, you once said that you want to be the number one quarterback off the court just this season. Today, how do you feel like you put together the body of work to
Yeah.
be the number
I mean, I feel like I'm the number one quarterback, and that's what I know. But at the end of the day, I'm not stuck on that because it's about the situation. So, whatever situation, whatever franchise believes in me and gives me the opportunity, and I'm excited to go. So, wherever that falls, it don't really matter to me. Not really. The most thing I've been trying to figure out is, making sure my mom and dad's gonna be right there beside me. That's the hardest. That was the hardest thing I was thinking about. My name getting called wasn't a thing. It was more just making sure my mom and dad right there.
Shedeur, playing with this offense, this group of guys one last time today, is it going to feel a little bit bittersweet, leaving this group and going into it, again with a new group of guys next season?
I mean, I'm not sure that one of these guys won't be on my team. I know him, so who knows? And who knows if Shaw's gonna be on my team? So it's a lot I don't knows right now. So I just like taking things one day, one step at a time. This is the biggest thing we finally accomplished, and now I guess it's private workouts and just wait for the draft.
Shedeur, can you just kind of put in context what your brother meant to you and just what it's been like being with him?
Which one? Oh, yeah, Shallow's funny. He's funny. He was out there clapping. He was the only one clapping after throws. So that's real support. And everybody else, I don't know. He earned my respect today. He earned my respect. So, it was cool that he was able to be there, support me, and I wish I was gonna be able. I wish I was there to watch him run his 40. I think he ran like a 4.52. So he's been training hard to get that done. So I'm excited that we're all here, we're all shining, and we're all gonna be legendary.
Shedeur, you talked about the situation being important for you before you go on the drive. How would you say your traits would fit into Kellen Moore offense when he's coached quarterbacks like Dak Prescott,
Yeah.
Justin Herbert, and recently Jalen Hurts?
I think he's a great coach, and I also think I watched him a little bit in college. So we're so young. Like I didn't know that was that. So I know that's who he was in college. But then when I looked him up and did the research and all that, I'm like, dang, like he did everything I'm trying to accomplish in life. So he knows the recipe, and a lot of people that play the position understand, that point of view versus just a different point of view versus like the sky or the sideline. It was definitely I would say getting us all into different things like when we was younger. So like getting us into like music, getting us in piano, showing us how to cook, like showing us different things that my dad wasn't able to show us to. And I'm truly thankful for that because I would say the older I get, the more in my roots I go back to. So then I listen to like classical music. That's what calmed me down, through everything, through all this chaos. I feel like, and I know like my life is a movie, and it's just each and every day is just a different story. And
Adam, what is drop day going to look like for you?
draft that'll be fun. Big family, big friends. Uh, it's gonna be legendary. Yeah.
Shedeur, what's been like kind of say since the start of the process that we got a problem step two? What's maybe the last thing you like to do?
Well, I feel like on the visit, everything was pretty good. Everything was fun. Everything was good. They got to know me. I got to know them well. So I'm comfortable in any situation. Yeah, I feel great. Yeah, I mean, I feel like 90%. I know could go the extra 10% this offseason. With of course gaining a little bit more muscle mass, but still being able to be flexible with it. Because I'm used to taking hits and all that type of stuff, so it's just gonna be a little harder, little bit more. So I know I'm prepared for everything.
The last thing I was going to ask is that stay here a little bit longer so
Yeah.
you can see how you guys have built is going to continue. What does that mean to you? And,
I'm just waiting on my percentage. That's it. That's all I'm waiting on is my percentage. Soon as he got his check, I'm just waiting on my percentage. That's just
So how did your dinner go last night with the
good.
girls? What do you think you were able to show them, not only
Yeah.
the dinner, but today out here throwing it?
I think they got me really full. I took them. Well, I sent them my favorite steakhouse in the city. So after that, I definitely immediately went to the sauna. After that, I said, "Oh, I got too comfortable here. I got too comfortable." So I went to the steam room that night, got in the sauna, got in the hot tub, chill, relax everything. But it was a good vibe. It was a good atmosphere.
Do you see yourself, you seem like you have such star power that maybe New York would be appealing to you, but would you like being drafted by Cleveland? Do you feel like that would be a fit for you?
I could bring cameras and eyes anywhere I go. That's not. It don't matter where I go. I know my change and I know the influence I have, on society and on culture. So wherever I go, it's definitely gonna be an improvement than what it was before I got there.
Shedeur, how important was it today for you to throw yourself forward? Or was it more about going for your teammates and you just, get on the field and maybe for one last time?
Yeah, it was definitely about the teammates because I could have selfishly chose not to, because I proved myself years after year after year after year. And the most important trait as a quarterback is consistency. And I show that. I'm the most consistent, out there. Accuracy, most accurate out there. Just look at the numbers, look at the stats, and you'll be able to tell who's consistently the best quarterback year after year.
Next 3 days, what's on your agenda and how much you looking forward to
Trying to figure out where I'm gonna get drafted to. But other than that, I'll say just relaxing. I'll say relax. Big moment. I'll say in front of the cameras, in front of everybody. Now I'm able to go back in the zone and work on everything I need to work on and get better. So I'm just excited that we got this, we done this, we got it out the way, and now I could get back in my rhythm of my off season.
Drew, what's been your biggest takeaway from meeting with various teams throughout the process? What have you learned about yourself and what the process is like? What's your biggest takeaway?
I learned different personalities. I had 6 different offensive coordinators in college, so I'm able to see the different personalities and see who favors who. Because there's only so many different people types, in this world. So you see different traits in different people, so you know how this situation will be, you know how other situations will be. So, I was able to just understand what I'm walking into.
We talked a lot about what it would be like for these teams to get to know the real you or get a slice of that. What's it been like for you to kind of maybe put some things to bed and just, get them to know you?
I mean, truthfully, whenever I talk to all these coaches and the teams, they really don't care about all the stuff people say on media. That's why it's purposes. That's why I don't respond. That's why I don't say anything anymore, responding why, because they truly don't care. Or they really don't know. They care about ball, and I don't have any character issues, so I don't know. What's the knock? But, I'm just a dark horse, I guess. I don't know.
A pretty special day today. There's hundreds of people here to see you throw. Last day with your teammates. What's been the highlight of your pro day so far?
Highlight was definitely my brother clapping after my throw. That was the highlight of it for me. I wish somebody had a camera just on him the whole time clapping. I wish that highlight reel I got. I just want to post that on Instagram. So that's it though. But that was the highlight of my time. That was the highlight of it.
Your dad is talking about you sort of been brought up to deal with negativity here and anything like that. And he said, you guys have built this your whole life. How do you think that's going to help you as you transition to the NFL and face the pressure of, cities and the
Yeah, one thing I learned is just not really care about anybody's opinion, but those around, those that matter. So none of that stuff really affects me, All these people, all the cameras out here, that don't affect me when I'm going into a workout. Because mentally, I'm already put myself in those situations when I go work out each and every day. So it doesn't really faze me. I don't really care too much about what a lot of people have to say that's not, my intimate group. I think I did pretty good to my expectations. I know I did the best, I would say, in college football right now for sure. Yeah.
Last question.
Hey, Shedeur, a lot of times when you want that instinct and then back in the trap, a lot of times it's like it's located in a really good situation. How comfortable are you kind of walking into situations that have losing many recent histories? And comfortable are you going in there and kind of instilling some little magic and talent?
I don't think Jackson State or Colorado had a winning history before I got there. So it's just another day in the office, another year in the office for me. It's the same thing over and over. And that's why I enjoy about life, because I understand how to approach different situations and what to do different. So I'm just thankful for the opportunity, and whoever drafts me, whatever pick, I truly don't matter to me, because I know in myself who I am and I know what I bring to the table. So whoever sees the value in that, will be very lucky to give me. Thank you. Sure.